What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dumblizo, and yes, the title is true. Whoa, 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 whoa! Calm down. I know, but Dumbo, you didn't finish the model. What about the model? Where's the model? I know, it's okay. We're still working on the model. Just little circumstances have changed around here. It's kind of cold and windy where I live, and I want to spray paint the body, but I need to make sure it's done right. So we're gonna step aside for a little bit and let that one sit for just a second, and we're gonna continue to do some new projects that I've always wanted to do, and this one is a terrarium. We're going to do this because I've wanted to do this one since as a child. I've dreamed of owning a terrarium, so this is going to be our first shot. We're going to do it here. I've got all sorts of supplies that I picked up today from work. I got some mosses, some more mosses. I got some gravels, some sand, some good soil from the farm. I do landscaping for a living, and where my work is located is on an old farm, and my boss there rents out a greenhouse that's full of succulents and stuff. He donated this cute little succulent here with little yellow flowers. I don't know if you can see them. And this here might be a bit too much, and they might be too big, so we might only use part of them, but he donated those to go in here today. Big shout out to Kevin Best. You can probably find him on Facebook, and that's it right now. As he gets another webpage, I'll make sure to link him on this for that. But yeah, so we're gonna start a terrarium, everybody. I've been super excited all day for this. I've just been chomping at the bit to get this done all day long. Oh, the headphones. Let me tell you about the headphones. So I got a microphone coming, a new mic, but I've got to wait for it. Should be here in a couple weeks. Until then, you guys are gonna have to deal with the headphones to deal with our best, get our best sound out of this. And unfortunately, that means you're gonna have to hear my fat self over here breathing all like a wildebeest. So yeah, sorry about that too. But a new mic is on its way. But yeah, I've been chomping at the bit all day to do this. This has been super exciting. I've been thinking about it all day at work. We're gonna start with this gravelly, it's like crushed cement gravel that we're gonna put in here, and we're gonna try and mostly center it. And then I want to be able to, what do you call it, put some of this nicer gravel I have around the edges, so that's what you see is the nicer gravel, not this rocky stuff, because it's literally like crushed concrete that came from the path. But yeah, so we're doing this, and I've been waiting all day to do it. I had to come home and wait for my wife to get off work. We'll touch base on that a little bit more since I did it in my last video. Like I said, my wife works at home, but we only live in a tiny one-bedroom apartment, so that means that both of us are stationed right in the front living room. As you can see, the TV is right here. So that being said, we have to share our space, and her work again is more important than my games and my hobbies. So she gets ruled during the day over what's going on out here in the sound. So I've been waiting. I came home from work, cooked her a lovely, very traditional American cuisine of hamburger. We had some hamburgers and hot dogs, because you know, you can't have one without the other. Yeah, so we had some hamburgers and hot dogs for dinner, and now we're here doing this. So my plan here is to try and move this concrete gravel a little bit from the edges and push this other stuff down around the edges so you can't see it. And I forgot about one tool. Well, I guess that's not going to work so well anyways, but at least we got a good amount of gravel in there. Now, one of the things I needed, I saw another dude doing. I need this here. There's some leaves and some bark with moss on it that I collected. I forgot to let you know I've got a couple mystery parts on here too that we'll put in there. So that'll be awesome. I'll let you see those close to the end as we start working on it. We'll save those little bits of crushed leaf and bark because those will look real good in there as like natural scape. Alright. Alright, I'm going to cut this up real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's hope I didn't forget anything else, which I probably did. You know what I did forget? Forgot to say, welcome to Dumblizo Does. This is my new series. If you're new, what we're doing here is experimenting with hobbies and such. Of course, I got the one marker that doesn't work. I'll be back again. I'll be back. Alright, take 3. Let's see if we can get this right. The marker works. So, as I was saying, if you're new to this channel, I used to normally just play video games and stuff. My channel wasn't that great, but I've decided that I'm going to start picking up old hobbies and new hobbies that I've seen too many videos of on YouTube now and want to do myself, or old things like this terrarium that I've wanted to do my entire life. So, if you're new, thank you for coming. Please like and subscribe. If you're returning, thank you for returning, and I know that you're eager to see my model, and we will get back to it. So what I'm doing here, watch this other dude do this. Ooh, I almost messed it up though. I should poke it first. What he did was he's using it as a barrier so that you don't lose all your soil through water and the rocks. So he created almost like a weed mat or a barrier or something with plastic and poked a bunch of holes in it. Like so. This way we don't lose everything, but we can let the moisture go through down to the rocks where it can evaporate. Alright. I think that should be good. Again, sorry you have to listen to me breathing like a heathen. I got sick this year and now my breathing isn't exactly right anymore, so I sound bad, but we're all good. Gotta keep on keeping on, right? Alright, so what I did is just put that plastic down there in the bottom. He used a little bit of water and his brush just to make it stick to the bottom and make sure it was all spread out. Actually, you know what? I think I messed up a little bit because I probably should have cut off all the black, huh? You big dumb dummy. You're a big dumb dummy. Always getting ahead of yourself. That's my biggest problem with projects. I want to do all these cool things, but I get way too ahead of myself. Yeah, you see that? Oh yeah, there's a black ring right there all along the edge of the marker. You would have seen that in my terrarium and it would have been ugly. That's my wife here, and she's on the couch watching TV with her headphones. So again, we're in a tiny little one bedroom. And okay, so I just told you she's watching TV, but obviously you can see the TV. That's my TV. We have 2 TVs in the living room, one for my video games and one so she can watch TV, so that we don't have to fight over TV time. Because that's how small it is here. So this is very fine gravel that I'm just going to put on top of the plastic here. Alright. And this is all to help filter things. We're trying to create a filter system so when all the water comes down, it has a filtration system and all the nutrients and everything stays stuck in the soil, and just the water goes to the bottom to evaporate. Next we're going to throw in some sand. Let's get the mouse out of the way, right? And I have a spoon for a reason, and I have Tupperwares. I should be using all this stuff. Pulled all this stuff out for a reason. Alright, so that should be enough sand. Move that around with the brush. Alright, now we're going to throw some soil in there. This is our good garden mix. This came from my garden and from the farm. I mixed both our soils together. His is a little dry and powdery right now because he hasn't been doing nothing with it because the season's over, where mine has got a lot of moisture still. So I mixed them together. Alright, now I know that I wanted to go up the glass some. I guess I should be building this so you guys can see it. I need to build it backwards, right? Just the layers from the back look kind of cool even. Alright, so now that we got some dirt in there, some good soil, we need some rocks. We need to start building how we want it to look. Let's see. My main focal piece I want will be this piece of driftwood. I want her to go right in there. Yeah, just like that. I think that looks pretty good. Now we're going to get some more soil and pour it all down the back here so there's some more soil in it. Also pour it in the back of the driftwood here. So these are all parts I actually either got from the farm, or like the driftwood I had from making fairy gardens. I used to make lots of fairy gardens, and I've collected quite a few pieces to use for fairy gardens. It's actually something I like to do when I go camping. Even I like to build random fairy gardens out in the wilderness. You okay, baby? You dying? You need me to get you a drink or something? You want your water? I got you. Alright, now that we're done playing Wife Rescue, let's keep this train on board, right? Alright, so I think I need to put the mystery piece in sooner than later because I want it to be semi-buried, but this is the mystery piece. This is a piece of my grandma's fine china. She gave it to me. It got broken on Thanksgiving one year, and I've been holding on to it for fairy gardens and such. But again, the landscaper and the fairy garden builder and stuff in me can't just stick with not making it pretty. I need to have some beauty in there. I want this to go in there. I may have to break it some more, I think, actually. But I want a couple of these pieces in here, kind of hiding out behind things with some of the moss and stuff around it, where it just peeks out a little bit and you get a little color and a little like old-timey, where did that come from kind of feel. Alright, because I'm a dummy, I didn't realize that my headphones were off and I wasn't getting any audio. So I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys a little time lapse here of what I was doing. Here I'm just selecting and separating and planting plants. Also, I just wanted to take this opportunity to say that this was one of the most relaxing projects I've ever done. I really, really, really liked building this. It brought me a certain sense of zen, and I will be building many more, I do believe, so stay tuned for more terrariums and such. Alright, this is the piece de resistance right here. This is what's to go out behind that big piece of driftwood. It's going to be the majority of our big plant life in here. Let's see, how do we want this back there? Just a couple stems here from leaves. We're going to throw around as twigs. We're just going to kind of let them randomly land in there. Not try to have too much control over them. Just want to look as natural as possible. We're just going to kind of drop them in areas and let them land. Also have some dried up leaves. I think this golden color is going to do best. Nice little points and everything on it. We're going to break up a bunch of little chunks here of this. And then we're going to drop it around randomly. Same as the sticks. Alright everyone, so we finished the terrarium and that was a really fun project. I think I had more fun than I was expecting to even. I'm super excited about how it turned out. This thing is super awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some close-ups of it while I'm here talking about it a little bit and what we learned. Alright, so like I was saying in the beginning, we did this project so we can kind of keep track of it. We'll come back to it every couple episodes and we'll see how it's going in the beginning of episodes, see how the progress is. I've already seen a few little bugs in there. I hope you guys all like it. I hope you like the little piece of, what do you call, fine china from my grandma's. Look at this beautiful moss on this piece of bark here. You could barely even see it, but once I sprayed it with the water, it's just beautiful green. That right there is another piece of wood, or a piece of bark. Alright, we're to the end of our video here. Just want everybody to know that I had a ton of fun doing this, and I want to thank you for watching. If you've made it to the end, know that I haven't forgot about you. Our latest introduction is this squiggly little line here. I've now seen this squiggly little buddy 2 times, so it's official, he's here. And we've also got this chubby grub worm. I saw this one inside the moss at some point and was hoping that it would reappear, so I found him and here he is. I guess I shouldn't call him, I don't know what it is, but we'll, I hope it turns into like a beetle or something. Hopefully it'll grow up and turn into something crazy, that'd be awesome. If you're still watching, I would like your help naming these guys, so if you want to go ahead and drop a name in the comment for this squiggly little line and this chubby little, what's it called, grub, that would be totally awesome. So I had a lot of fun doing this, and I think I'll probably build a couple more terrariums. I had a lot of plants and moss left over that felt super wasteful, so I just put them in this container to keep them moist, and we'll probably do a couple more of these just because it was really fun. And we also experimented by making 2 tiny terrariums out of these little tiny, what are they? Tiger balm jars. They're pretty awesome. They just got a little piece of moss and a little tiny plant in them. We'll see how they turn out though. Also with this project, I plan on not opening this up for 6 months. We're going to leave it closed for 6 months unless there's any major emergencies. But we'll keep track of it on all our videos, just so we see the progress and see how it's going. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe so you can catch my next video. And I hope to see you all again real soon. Dumblizo out.